following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in week 2. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys were winners in week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go from NRG Stadium. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback can throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. What should really be driving him to get the win this week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stroud off of play action. His first throw is an interception. Keeps away from one. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
1st down, here's Baker. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Catch is made in close. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass falls incomplete on 4th and goal.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunky yardage.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
He has it at the 33. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Right back to Irving now. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's the give to Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Godwin sent in motion right. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Complete to Emeka
King!
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
Irvin here from the gun. He has room past the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out now come the Texans on offense. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Has a man. He loses the football. The Buccaneers pick it up, and they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, let's go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Rose caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one connects. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mixon can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Mixon again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Look the hot, look. 118. That's it.
Now Stroud on third and goal. And he's got it. It's in close. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
118. That's it.
Running for it, Mixon. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Mayfield now from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
From the gun, Mayfield. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. On the give, this is Irving. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. That's played at the 43. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Mano-y-mano, so many battles there at the line of scrimmage, and it does come down to those one-on-one situations. Who's put in the work, who's put in the effort, and who could execute to create that negative play, that big sack for this defense.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
All right.
They go play action with Stroud. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. One play in and they are already close to midfield. 1st down throw here, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka, so it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
180.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
At 18. What's that?
Now it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno more.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he gets 6 following that penalty to bring up 2nd down and 9 now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
1st down, here's Baker. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
180.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. Baker throwing again. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. 1st down, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this over the middle to Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's got it in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Jump off caught by his back. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
10. Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hits him on the in route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
A gain of 12. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's a big, strong downfield to Abuka. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one.
Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Reed with the INT. And he's going to score. Pick six, touchdown, Houston. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. And with field position and the clock against him, you're probably not going to see anything of substance. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They're just going to play safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Falcons. And this is Michael Penix. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Falcons get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup. And this is one of the greatest connections in NFL history. Mahomes to Kelsey. 19 yards for the touchdown. The Chiefs are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And here's a man who's come a long way from the Achilles injury, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Broncos are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. With that, we give you a look at the rest of the early games and games still in progress here in Week 2 of the NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flyer. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Oh, right. 18. Outside.
Now a give to Mixon. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Here we go, let's go.
Mixon on the toss. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find payback.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Baker now from the gun. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Motion man sent left. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
18. Outside.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
All right.
Now it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
All right.
Here's Mixon. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 39-yard
Here we go.
line.
18.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Taken in by Kirk, right side. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
2nd and goal, back to all the way up to the 14 here.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
Here we go. Let's go.
goal.
Swat.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They give to Irving to start this drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Mecca Ibuka, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives. And the 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. So that brings up 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Done. 180.
Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
They'll start this drive with Marks. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He finds Stover. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic 1st down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
All right. 118. What's that?
They'll run here following the penalty. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
How? What's that? At 18. What's that?
It's Marks on the handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Oh, ready? At 18. Today.
3rd down run by Marks. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Texans, first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
18.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Oh, ready? At 18.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Brought down by Trevin Wallace. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He gets 2 there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Tony.
Now the give to Mixon. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal.
Quick, right? At 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
34. Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Evans, the motion man here. Baker now. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's good to Godwin. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180.
Baker throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Good. 180. Done.
Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw again. Finds him over the middle. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Texans have it. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Out now come the Texans on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right. 180.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 7. At the 47
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
All right. Swap. Mother swap. Hey, he emoji. Spin.
On the ground again with Mixon. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Here we go. Let's
It's
go.
now 3rd and 8.
118.
Throw here, 3rd down. Here's the screen now for Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Tony. Cut.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running the sauce here to Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On 2nd down, Marks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's it.
They'll air it out on third. Schultz with the catch. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans continue piling it on here in the fourth. Tank Dell the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
41. Buccaneers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
No to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now, first round. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That one gains 7. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans moments away from a 2-0 start. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Already.
Up the middle, it's Marks. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
What's that?
They're drawing up for him. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.